In every programming language that you're learning, it's very important that you know the different data types in that programming language. And Postgres is no different. Understanding the data types is crucial because it helps you when you're defining the table schemas and when you're working with the data. So as a data engineer, when you're creating the database, you know what kind of data type will fit the particular data you're handling. For example, if you're working with names, you have a student table and you want to store the names of students, you know that you're going to probably use a text field or a character data type to store that. And if you want to store the student age, you're going to use maybe an integer, something numeric data type. So that's what data types, understanding data types helps you with. And as a data analyst, because you'll be working with data, it will help you understand how you can analyze a particular data, what kind of operations you can do on the data. Another reason why it's important to understand data types is this point where you see that different types of data are stored differently and take up different amounts of storage space. So you want to know the right data type to use so you don't use one that takes too much space when it doesn't have to take a lot of space. We're going to see an example of that. Also, some operations only apply to certain data types. This is what I was talking about when I said you need to know the data type so you know the right kind of analysis to perform. Example here is addition of numbers, concatenation of strings. Let me tell you a little story. So there was a company I was helping evaluate their product. So I was doing quality assurance, and they have this product where their customers can sell their things and then they pay the customers for selling their things. There was a mistake in this app. This is a mistake. It was performing concatenation instead of addition. So let's say the customer is selling an item of 100 naira and the customer is also selling another item which is 200. If you add these two items together, it should give you 300 naira. But in this case, it wasn't doing addition, it was doing concatenation. Concatenation is when you join them together, 100 and 200. So instead of having 300, you're having 100,200. So that looks like a minor mistake, but imagine if that app had gone into production without us catching that bug. It would have been really, really bad. You'd have just noticed a lot of people cashing out. So in that particular example, what happened there was it was a data type issue. Those data types were being stored as strings instead of numbers. And when you try to add strings, it's going to do concatenation. So you're going to have 100 and 200 all joined together. So that's 100,200 instead of adding. But if they were stored as numbers, it could have added them properly to get 300. So that's why you actually need to understand data types so you can avoid mistakes like that.